Welcome into our NJCAA Network studio. I'm Bill Constantino. This is the Division II Women's Basketball Tournament Selection Show. The field of 16 will soon be announced. It's all champions, all district champions and automatic qualifiers into this field. No at-large selections in Division II. Here's the bracket that we will soon fill in. These games to be played March 21st through 25th at the SC4 Fieldhouse in Port Huron, Michigan. All games will be broadcast on the NJCAA Network, including consolation games. First round games Tuesday and Wednesday, March 21st and 22nd. The championship on Saturday, March 25th. So, for the national champion, it will require 4 wins in 5 days. Let's start at the top. Let's meet the #1 overall seed, Morton. Yeah! It's the 3rd consecutive appearance in this tournament for Morton. They've all come since 2021. 3rd-year head coach Jason Nichols took them to the tournament for the first time and has taken them to the tournament every year since. They were the runner-up last season, losing to Butler in the championship game. Morton is the #1 overall seed.
Jason Nichols is now with us. He is the head coach of Morton, the #1 seed in this tournament. And he has, without question, the most well-staged, TV-ready setup of any head coach, any committee chair, anyone that we have spoken to on these selection shows, I think on any of them that we've done over the years. Jason, congratulations. Midwest B district champions at 31-0. What has this season been like?
Been great. You know, we got off to a really good start. We played a lot of really good teams early in the year. Making a trip out to Phoenix, playing Mesa. We played Lakeland, ICC, and Bryan Stratton, Rock Valley. And, you know, we got off to a good start and got things rolling right away, and it's kind of continues throughout the year.
First in the final poll, did you expect to be #1 when the committee announced its seeding?
I kind of had an idea if it was based on your body of work through the year and that we were ranked the last 8 weeks. So, yeah, I kind of expected it and hoped. You never know. I don't know how that plays out, but we're honored. And it's just, again, it's kind of your body of work and what we did all year. So it's just a start in the right direction.
You've brought Morton to national prominence in this tournament. They had not previously been in this tournament at all. And now, 3 years under your direction, 3 consecutive trips to this tournament. And now this year, you're the tournament favorite. You're the #1 seed. What has the build been like over your first 3 years?
Well, you got to get kids, and we've gotten really good kids. If you have kids, you can win. So that's the #1 thing. We have talent. Our kids have bought into what we like to do. And, you know, being the favorite is a little bit different than last year. I thought, you know, we're kind of hunted now, where last year we went in there, we're kind of unknown. And it was kind of nice to play that role, but it's definitely different. And we always get everybody's best, and you're going to get everybody's best in the games that you play down there. And hopefully it's 4 of them.
You feel any pressure as the unbeaten favorite?
No, not really. Our whole approach never changes, whether we have 1, 2, 3, or 4 losses. So we work hard. We prepare for everybody. We respect the opponent that we're going to play, and we treat everybody serious. So no, you don't really consume yourself with that. You don't talk about it. You got to talk about the team that's in front of you, and that's kind of the approach that I've actually had with any opponent through my whole career.
You mentioned getting good players. Mia Simpson, she's shooting 74% from the field. How does one shoot 74% from the field for a season?
Well, that's unbelievable. And, you know, her mid-range game is really good. She's unbelievable around the basket. And it's, you know, it's kind of it hurts her a little bit in my mind, because if she misses like 2 shots, I'm like, what the heck's going on here? And she was 18 to 24, and I remember the 6 misses. I forgot about all 18 of her makes. So she has put that expectation on us as coaches that when she does miss, you're kind of like, something going on, what's wrong with her? But she's been incredible, and she's awesome around the basket. She's a load.
I mean, I don't think following this game, you've been around this game, I don't think I've ever seen anybody at any level, men's or women's, shoot 74% for a season.
And she's a guard. And
That's amazing.
I've had post players in the past that do that, but not a 5'9" guard. But she can rebound at 6'3". She plays at that height, and she is just really, really good. It is incredible. It is. It's something that should be talked about, and it's well deserving of her because she's put in a ton of work.
Runner-up to Kirkwood in the 2022 tournament. What can you draw on from that experience to go and cut down the net after 4 more wins potentially here?
Well, we have 5 returning kids from last year, so they've been there. They've been through it. We kind of know the routine. We're going back to Port Huron, so the whole, nothing new there. So you kind of, it's, you're familiar with it. So we'll talk about that. 2 of our girls that are newcomers, Kaylin Evans and Claire Hyde, are 2 girls that aren't familiar with it, but they play at a high level. They've been our top 2 leading scorers all year until Maya put up 38 the other night. But we'll be okay because we've been there and we're familiar with it. And I just think it's a one game at a time, approach. It's a long event. I mean, you got to play 4 games in 5 days. That's tough. But we've been there, so we've experienced it, and I think we'll be prepared in that regards.
And if you are to win 4 more games, you are to win the national championship, you will be only the 2nd Division II women's basketball program ever to complete the unbeaten national championship. The last 2017 Kirkwood went 37-0. When you put it in that perspective and you look at the history that potentially lies ahead of you, what do you make of it?
Wow, you just put some big odds on that. That's what I make of it. It's only happened one other time. So that would be based on what you said, that'd be a heck of a feat. Do I think we're capable of doing it? I do. I really do. But it's going to be a grind. It's going to be tough. It'd be an honor if we could do that. But there's a lot of good teams that are coming to this tournament.
Jason Nichols, he is the head coach of Morton, the #1 seed in this tournament, unbeaten this year at 31-0. Jason, congratulations. Thank you for the time, and all the best of luck.
You got it. See you in Port Huron.
Those are the top 4 seeds in this tournament. Morton is the #1 seed. Let's fill out the rest of this thing. First, the 16th seed that'll take on Morton. United Tribes Tech. Northwest Plains District champions, just 9-19 on the season. United Tribes Tech is making its 3rd tournament appearance. They've all come since 2016. One more time, here is the bracket for the Division II Women's Basketball Tournament. Morton is the #1 seed, the #2 seed, CCBC Essex, the #3 seed, the reigning champs, Kirkwood, and the #4 seed is Johnson County. They are the favorites in each respective quadrant. March 21st, it all gets started. The championship game is March 25th. St. Clair County Community College is the host. SC4 Fieldhouse is the venue. Port Huron, Michigan is the city. All games on NJCAA Network, including consolation games. That does it for our selection show, and thank you to our entire crew and to our guests for joining us. To all of the participants, congratulations and good luck. We'll see you in Port Huron, Michigan for the championships. This has been the D2 Women's Basketball Selection Show, the NJCAA Network.